So I wanted to make a video about how to travel while maybe being on a low budget. I know a lot of people have commented over the past year about like, what am I doing for work, or how do I afford to do this and all of that. And the truth is there's a lot of creative ways to travel. So I will say that I learned very quickly that a lot of these places that maybe their target market is maybe Americans or Canadians or Europeans, a lot of those places need content creators. So something I did while I was in Thailand and also while I was in Mexico is I did collaborations with different hotels or retreat centers. And I actually connected with the owners or the managers via like in person or through email or through Instagram, and basically offered my content creation services. That's something that I think a lot of people don't realize, is that a lot of these travel bloggers are either getting their stays at hotels for free, or sometimes they're even getting paid to be at those hotels to market those hotels. So just a simple like thing that you can do, even if you don't have a big following, say you're pretty good at shooting video or shooting photos, that's something else that you can do to connect. Even if you don't have a large following, you can offer like photography or videography to these retreat centers or hotels. So all I did whenever I was trying to develop those relationships was I would message them on Instagram, or I would email them and I would send them my stats as far as like my following, or I would send them other videos that I've created. And while doing this type of work, it is really good to have just like a tiny portfolio of your content creation work. So if you are at a hotel coming up soon, you can put together like a little video or a reel that in your future you can be sending out to other hotels and retreat centers to say, hey, this is my work. Even if you don't have a following, I make really good content and you could use it for your platform. So that was one thing I did while traveling that helped me travel on a budget, is do like content creation collaborations with hotel and retreat centers. You can even do these types of collaborations for like pretty much anything and everything, whether it be travel excursions, whether it be restaurants, whether it be different businesses. Like I've found a couple of health food stores that I would do, I would like market their products on my page and give them content in exchange. So there's tons of different ways that you can get like food, housing for little money or for free, or even make money. I'm sure if you guys have done any type of travel research, you know that there's lots of different ways to get free flights through points with like credit cards or reward programs. There's really tons of different ways that you can travel for low money or for free. Another thing that a lot of people don't realize, that I didn't know up until about a year ago, is that there's a lot of programs that are called like workaway programs, or house sitting programs, or pet sitting programs. And you can find these programs either on Facebook groups, or just from doing a quick Google search about like workaway programs, or programs that will allow you to stay at their accommodation for free in exchange for maybe a couple hours of work a day. There's even a hostel that's in Sayulita that they have like a content creator or like an admin type person that every season they give a free place to stay at their hostel for this person in exchange for work. And there's a lot of programs like that. A lot. So definitely when you're seeing all these people out traveling, out looking like they're living their best life, and you feel like, wow, I'm just never gonna have the money to be able to do that, there's actually a ton of ways that you can travel for free or little money at all. You just have to get really creative. You have to network, you have to build connections. As I mentioned before, you do want to make sure that you have some sort of if you're going to be doing like collaboration deals, you want to make sure you have some sort of a portfolio that you can show people. Another thing that's really important is maybe creating a media kit, which if you don't know what a media kit is, it's basically shows all of like your following, different like your following numbers, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. It also shows like maybe your most engaged post, like which post got the most engagement. This media kit also can include the different companies that you've worked with as well. So whenever you are reaching out to different brands, different hotels, retreat centers, you can send them your media kit and say, hey, these are like, this is my engagement, these are my numbers, these are the companies that have trusted me and worked with me in the past. And that's just a really great professional way to start networking and getting people to take you seriously as far as like collaborations go. So if you want templates for media kits, all you have to do is go to Canva. You can also Google media kits and you'll see examples of those as well. But yeah, there's just lots of different ways to set yourself up to travel with little to no money. And all I've really done in the past is just network, do research, and show a little bit of professionalism when it comes to content creation. So if you've ever done like a workaway program, if you've ever done like a collaboration with a hotel, or if you have any other tips about like how you've traveled for little to no money, definitely comment below. I'm interested in seeing what other people have done in the past, because these are just some things that I've done. Yeah, and if you guys have any other videos that you're interested in seeing me talk about for traveling, please comment below, and I'd love to share my experience. So talk to you soon.